And a good evening, everyone. Welcome into East Mills High School in a Class 1A Girls Regional postseason matchup as the tournament trail gets underway. The Agrivision Equipment Tournament Trail here on KMA. Excited to be with you here all through the postseason as we have games all over the state of Iowa. Looking forward to bringing them to you. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight for this one, Agrivision Equipment Group, Low Rent Properties in Malvern, Tabor, Sidney, and Shenandoah, Malvern Bank, Barrett Auto Center in Bank, Iowa, in Essex, Shenandoah, and Red Oak. It's the East Mills Wolverines, the Essex Trojanettes in a Class 1A regional first-round battle. The winner moves into a regional quarterfinal. This is Class 1A Region 8 first-round matchup. The winner of this one gets the winner of Mullenax and Murray. That'll be back here in this gym on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Looking forward to that one. We'll try to keep you up to date on Mullenax and Murray throughout the night. On our airwaves tonight, over on KMA 960, Derek Martin has Shenandoah and Mount Ayr. They're getting ready, or Sidney and Mount Ayr, I should say. They're getting ready to tip off here in just a couple minutes. And then Trevor Mader is in Diagonal tonight. Diagonal hosting Fremont Mills on KMA FM 99.1 to kick off all of our tournament trail coverage. Looking forward to this one tonight. The East Mills Wolverines come in 17-4 overall under co-head coaches Alexis Moreno and Matt Thornburg, and they own 3 wins over the Trojanettes already this season. These two teams played all in the last 5 weeks. January 4th, East Mills won at 65-21. January 18th, East Mills in the Corner Conference Tournament won 69-24. And then 6 days ago, February 4th, these two teams got together. East Mills picked up a 68-34 victory in that one. So East Mills, the heavy favorites coming in here tonight at 17-4. Essex comes in at 5-15 overall under their head coach Logan Sampers. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups tonight. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Essex Trojanettes. Again, 5-15 overall out of the Corner Conference. They will start Brooke Burns, a sophomore guard, coming in at 5.1 points per game. Desi Glasgow, the co-leading scorer for the Trojanettes, a senior at 5.9 points per game. Riley Jensen, a senior, averaging 5.6 points per game. Olivia Baker, a junior, comes in at 3.1 points per game. And then Emma Barrett, a sophomore, at 5.9 points per game for a Trojanette squad that scores 35.5 points per contest. Let's go ahead and take a look at East Mills, again under co-head coaches Alexis Moreno and Matthew Thornburg. The Wolverines at 17-4 overall. They will start Mia Goodman, a sophomore, 8 points per game. Emily Williams, junior, leading scorer for the Wolverines at 16.5 a game. Aspen Krause, a junior, at 10.8 points per game. Maya Urban, a junior, at 10.3 points per game, and Natalie Goodman, the fifth starter, a junior, at 5.7 points per game. A Wolverine squad that averages 53.9 points per game. And if you were listening when I rattled off all those starters, 4 juniors and a sophomore. This is a young East Mills squad. No seniors on the roster, but this is a group that does have a lot of experience playing together. And Coach Thornburg very confident in what his group could do tonight as they're introducing starting lineups again for Essex. It'll be Brooke Burns, Desi Glasgow, Riley Jensen, Olivia Baker, and Emma Barrett for East Mills. Mia Goodman, Emily Williams, Aspen Krause, Maya Urban, and Natalie Goodman, the starters for East Mills tonight. Again, the winner of this one moves to a 1A regional quarterfinal on Tuesday, right back here at East Mills High School against the winner of Mullenax and Murray tonight. We'll take a break for the national anthem. We'll have the opening tip coming up. It's East Mills, Essex Regional Basketball coming up on KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Takes a special oil to keep engines running in off-road conditions, and that special oil is John Deere's Plus 52 engine oil from Agrivision Equipment. It works for tractors, utility vehicles, trucks, and more, and it's 10% off all this month. Plus, while you're stocking up, make sure to ask about John Deere anti-allergen filters with 3 active layers to prevent allergens, mold, and bacteria. Also on sale this month for 15% off. Oil and filters from Agrivision Equipment and agrivisionequipment.com. Offer ends February 28, 2022.
As your farm operation grows, you may find you've outgrown your current bank. So what are your options? Move to one of those big box banks where they don't know a cow from a heifer? Or partner with the community bank that has the assets to support your continued growth. Bank Iowa Ag Lenders provide local expertise and sound financial advice. And when it's time to raise the stakes, we've got the beef to back you up. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, loan subject to approval.
Looking for an affordable place to live? We can help. This is Kim Johnson inviting you to live with us in Southwest Iowa. Affordable Space is here at Valley View Villa in Tabor, Heritage Terrace Apartments in Sidney, Malvern Village in Malvern, and Forest Park Manor in Shenandoah. Rent is based on your income and utilities are paid. Enjoy living independently with us. For more information on one of our properties, please call us at 866-228-6257 and find out how worry-free living can be for you.
Welcome back into East Mills High School Class 1A Regional Girls Basketball matchup between East Mills and Essex on the Agrivision Equipment Tournament Trail. Again, everybody, thanks for joining us and starting this journey off with us throughout the postseason. Again, East Mills, Mia Goodman, Emily Williams, Aspen Krause, Maya Urban, Natalie Goodman. Essex with Brooke Burns, Desi Glasgow, Riley Jensen, Olivia Baker, and Emma Barrett. It'll be Riley Jensen and Emily Williams to jump it up in the center circle. The Wolverines in their home whites with the green lettering and trim, and Essex in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. East Mills controls the opening tap, and the Wolverines go to work against a 2-3 zone from Essex. Here's Goodman with it out front. Natalie Goodman giving it off to Williams. Now back off Urban, top of the key with the basketball. Holden, she drives into the lane, stops, loses it, and then Urban gets a hand in, pokes the ball out of bounds. It'll be Essex basketball. They'll have to go the full length of the floor. 7:36 left in the first, just underway in a Class 1A Regional Girls Basketball matchup. Essex with the basketball against man-to-man from East Mills. Brooke Burns at the left wing gives it off Riley Jensen in the short corner, has it stripped away, now stolen away. Emily Williams able to come away with it, and now she'll lead the break the other way. Williams, quick pass into the corner. Aspen Krause, she's left open, fires up a three and knocks it down. Aspen Krause with the first three-pointer of the game. First points of the game, and East Mills leads at 3-0. 7:05 left in the first. Glasgow will bring it across the timeline for the Trojanettes. Barrett with it at the right wing. Little motion offense here from Essex. Little cross-screen action underneath. Driving the lane, Glasgow. She's cut off, has to leave it back to Barrett. Emma Barrett with it, top of the key. Back to Glasgow between the circles. Trying to find Jensen down low in the post, and the pass too tall. Goes out of bounds. East Mills gets possession, and now Essex will ratchet up a little full court pressure. Trojanettes going to a 2-2-1. Really sucked up press. Nobody deep. See if East Mills recognizes that they're able to break that fairly easily. Aspen Krause brings it into the front court now. Backs it out, and East Mills goes to work. Natalie Goodman, three ball from the top of the key. No good. Offensive rebound. Emily Williams with the putback. Emily Williams, the leading scorer for East Mills, making her presence felt down low. 5-0 Wolverines lead at 6:20 left here in the first. Emma Barrett now over to Desi Glasgow at the right wing with the basketball. She'll dribble to her right, into the lane, stops, puts up a shot that's no good. Emily Williams able to track down the rebound for the Wolverines. 6 minutes here in the first. Quickly into the front court comes East Mills. Down to the block, little good post replace. Shot up and no good. Rebound to Riley Jensen for Essex. That was Mia Goodman, who got a pretty good look down on the block, maybe rushed it just a hair. 5:50 left in the first. 5-0 East Mills leads Essex. Trojanettes go to a 1-4 high set now on offense. Emma Barrett with it at the left side. Little rocker step, now kicks it back out front. Brooke Burns leaves it off Desi Glasgow, top of the key. Glasgow probes the defense, picks up her dribble, leaves it off to Barrett, high wing left side. Now she'll drive down left side of the lane, opening to the rim, no good. And the rebound to Urban, and East Mills again out, wants to run. Urban quickly in the front court to Emily Williams, down into the short corner. Stops, tries a little wraparound pass, nobody home. Aspen Krause was the intended target, but she had already started her cut through the lane. And the turnover will give it back to the Trojanettes. 5:15 left in the first. 5-0 East Mills leads Essex. Class 1A regional quarterfinal game as Desi Glasgow gets called for a travel. They ran a handoff play out of the high post, and Glasgow caught between shooting and passing and gets called for a travel. Again, the full court pressure from Essex. East Mills breaks this with ease. Quick pass underneath to Emily Williams. She has it poked away by Riley Jensen out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wolverines under their own hoop. Zone look from Essex. East Mills will put a 1-4 low set across the baseline. Give and go underneath. Urban puts a left-handed shot up. Tough runner off the glass. It's good. And East Mills out in front 7-0. 4:50 left in the first. Essex, a little 1-3-1 offense now against the man-to-man look from East Mills. Glasgow with it out front. Now Brooke Burns left side leaves it in the corner for Baker. Baker down low in the block to Jensen. Jensen regains, puts a shot up and good off the backboard. Riley Jensen gets Essex on the scoreboard. 7-2, East Mills in front. 4:20 left in the first. Here comes Natalie Goodman from the left side driving. Cut off nicely by Glasgow. Loses the ball momentarily and gets it back. Kicks it back to Urban, left open for a three, and she cans it. Urban with 5 points, and East Mills out in front 10-2. Second made three of the ball game for the Wolverines. Here comes Essex. Baker throws it up top. Barrett will fire a three ball, no good off the back iron. Jensen the offensive rebound, and the putback is good. Riley Jensen has 4 points, and it's 10-4. Here's give and go, and a shot up from East Mills. Aspen Krause is no good, but she's fouled and will go to the free throw line for two. They get the foul on Emma Barrett, her first and team's first. 2 shots now for Aspen Krause. Krause misses the front end. And now East Mills will take Goodman out and put Jenna Thornburg in. Meanwhile, Essex gets Burns to the bench. So looks like Barrett and Baker headed to the bench as Krause makes that second free throw. And it's 11-4, East Mills in front. Essex with some new faces out there. Haley Barrett out front. Tori Burns also in the game. Here's Jensen in the lane. Has her shot blocked away, and Emily Williams comes away with it. Into the front court. Go the Wolverines. Williams at the high post. She's smothered. Kicks it back. Jenna Thornburg in the lane. Now leaves it back. Urban, another three. That one left short. Rebound goes to Desi Glasgow. Comes Glasgow all the way down the right side of the lane. Shot up and blocked by Williams, and then she throws it to the other end for a run out. Urban chases it down and will throw it into the block, and it's stolen away by Essex. Jensen. And now Glasgow into the front court with the basketball. Glasgow tries to set up this offense for Essex. Breanne Johnson in the short corner. Stops, kicks it back out. Glasgow at the left wing. Glasgow back out front. Haley Barrett. Now Glasgow will run point, set up the offense. 2.5 left in the first, 11-4. East Mills in front of Essex. Johnson drives the baseline, stops at the right block, throws up a shot that's no good. Goes off of Emily Williams' hand, so it'll stay with Essex. Kylie Barrett into the game for East Mills. Emma Barrett in for Essex as Desi Glasgow will get a well-deserved break. 2:25 left in the first, 11-4. East Mills leads it. Breanne Johnson throws it in, and it's stolen by Emily Williams. Now Williams will walk it up the floor. 2:15 left here in the first. Over there on the right side with it, Aspen Krause throws it in the corner to Kylie Barrett. Barrett into the lane, gives it off to Williams. Shot up and no good. Rebound to Riley Jensen. Jensen into the front court. Kicks it over. Three on the way from Barrett is an air ball. And it goes the way of East Mills. Wolverines quickly in the front court with it. Here's Jenna Thornburg. Pump fake, drives the lane, leaves it off Kylie Barrett at the right side. She'll shovel it back out to Emily Williams. Mia Goodman at the left wing. Wants a screen, instead gets it off to Williams. She steps through the double team, left side of the lane, shot up, no. But Williams is fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Foul on Haley Barrett, her first, team's second. And Emily Williams will shoot 2 free throws. Williams leading scorer for the Wolverines, a 58% free throw shooter. She's got 2 of them coming here. First one is no good. And East Mills will, again, get some subs into the ball game. Riley Jensen will take a seat for Essex. All right, one more free throw coming here for Emily Williams. That one, nothing but net. Williams has 3 points. And East Mills in front, 12-4, with 90 seconds left in the first. Trojanettes bring it across the timeline. Haley Barrett at the left wing. Little dribble drive hesitation, loses it going into the lane. It's stolen by Jenna Thornburg, who quickly comes into the front court with it. Natalie Goodman holds out near the half-court line with 1:15 on the clock. Williams in the right corner. Skip pass to Urban at the left side. Step back, long 2 on the way. Knocks it down. Maya Urban has 7 of East Mills' 14. It's 14-4 Wolverines, 55 seconds left in the first. And there's a foul on post entry on East Mills. They'll get Kylie Barrett for a push from behind. And the ball stays with Essex underneath. Tori Burns will trigger it in for Essex. Gets this one into Emma Barrett. Barrett back out to Haley Barrett, who will drive the left side of the lane. Loses her dribble and now loses the ball. Stolen by Kylie Barrett. Here comes East Mills the other way. No numbers, so they'll pull up. Urban left alone for 3. Thought about it. Now kicks it over to Thornburg. Back to Urban in the short corner. Williams give and go action. Urban shot up no, and she's fouled. Maya Urban playing well in the first quarter. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. Foul on Haley Barrett, her second, team's third. And 2 free throws here for Maya Urban. First one from Urban is no good. And Haley Barrett will have to take a seat with 2 fouls. One more free throw here for Maya Urban. And it's in and out, no good. Rebound to Olivia Baker. Essex the other way. See if they hold for 1 shot. 24 on the clock. 14-4. East Mills leads it. Desi Glasgow to the left wing. Barrett now in the corner. Baker. Essex trying to overload. Little triangle offense action. Now here's an errant pass. Jenna Thornburg steals it going the other way. Loses it on the way up. Loose ball on the floor being tossed around. It ends up in the hands of Emily Williams. Thornburg pump fake. Shot up and good. Right at the horn. Jenna Thornburg with 2. And East Mills leads it 16-4 after 1. We'll take a break. Second quarter next on KMA Extreme at KMAland.com.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. At Malvern Bank, we take pride in being a part of our community, which is why we sponsor many of the events and organizations that help make Malvern thrive, such as the Malvern Concert Series, the Mills County Fair, the Fairview Hills Golf Course, and many of the area's beautification projects. And with services such as online banking and mobile deposit, we make it easy to bank with us. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
Welcome back into East Mills High School Class 1A regional girls basketball action as East Mills leads Essex 16-4 after 1 quarter of play. Ready to go with the second, and Essex with the basketball, and there's contact and a foul right off the bat. They get the foul on Emily Williams. That's her first foul, the team's second. And 16-4. East Mills leads Essex. 7 first quarter points from Maya Urban. Here's an errant shot. Ends up in the hands of Breanne Johnson on an offensive rebound, and then she gets called for a travel. So we go the other way, and then there's a foul coming here on Essex. They get the foul on Tori Burns, her first, team's fourth, and that'll send Emily Williams back to the free throw line. Williams, 1 of 2, her first trip to the charity stripe. 2 coming here for Williams. First one is good. I'll reset the floor here for East Mills. Mia Goodman, Emily Williams, Aspen Krause, Maya Urban, and Natalie Goodman, the starting 5. Second free throw from Williams is no good. Olivia Baker pulls down the board. 17-4, East Mills in front. Desi Glasgow brings it into the front court, has it stolen. Natalie Goodman clear sailing the other way, left-handed layup. No, it was poked away at the last second. Good hustle down the floor from Emma Barrett. Now Essex the other way. Desi Glasgow got away with a travel, misses the shot. Urban gets the rebound and then gets fouled by Tori Burns, her second. And now Essex with a few changes. Try to get the floor set for them. Brooke Burns is out there. Riley Jensen, Olivia Baker, Tori Burns, and Emma Barrett, the 5 out there for the Trojanettes. East Mills able to break the pressure. In the front court, Emily Williams puts a shot up. It's blocked. It'll stay with the Wolverines. Essex with another sub. Haley Barrett will check in, and Tori Burns heads for the bench. East Mills will inbound it under their own hoop. With a box set, triggered in by Urban to Aspen Krause. Goodman out front with it now, Urban left wing. Maya Urban looking for a pass into the post to Williams. Good look. And Williams has 6 points. East Mills in front now, 19-4, with 6:40 left in the second. Haley Barrett at the left wing for Essex with the basketball. She holds. Now a kicked ball. Urban just stuck her foot out. That'll stay with Essex. Sideline inbounds for the Trojanettes. Haley Barrett dribbles in the lane, stops, leaves it back. Brooke Burns. Burns down the left side of the lane, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll go to East Mills. 6:29 left in the second, 19-4. East Mills leads Essex in a Class 1A regional first-round matchup. And Essex pressure will result in a turnover as Baker gets a steal. Now she'll lead the break the other way, and before she can get in the lane, a foul on East Mills on the floor. Now Natalie Goodman, her first, team's third. And Essex will inbound from the baseline. Barrett. Haley Barrett gets it into Jensen, has her shot blocked. Krause pulls down the board. It was Mia Goodman who got a hand on that one. In the front court go the Wolverines. Emily Williams, short corner, long 2 on the way, knocks it down. Emily Williams has 8, and Logan Sampers wants to take a timeout. 21-4, East Mills leads Essex on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Takes a special oil to keep engines running in off-road conditions, and that special oil is John Deere's Plus 52 engine oil from AgriVision Equipment. It works for tractors, utility vehicles, trucks, and more, and it's 10% off all this month. Plus, while you're stocking up, make sure to ask about John Deere anti-allergen filters with 3 active layers to prevent allergens, mold, and bacteria. Also on sale this month for 15% off. Oil and filters from AgriVision Equipment and agrivisionequipment.com. Offer ends February 28, 2022.
As your farm operation grows, you may find you've outgrown your current bank. So what are your options? Move to one of those big box banks where they don't know a cow from a heifer? Or partner with the community bank that has the assets to support your continued growth. Bank Iowa Ag Lenders provide local expertise and sound financial advice. And when it's time to raise the stakes, we've got the beef to back you up. Bank Iowa, let's make it happen. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to approval.
And welcome back in to East Mills High School, Class 1A regional first-round basketball matchup. East Mills leading Essex 21-4. 6:04 left to play here in the second quarter. As Essex burned a timeout. The Trojanettes will have the basketball moving forward as it's Brooke Burns running the offense. She gets down to the baseline, then bounces it off the knee of Emily Williams. It'll stay with the Trojanettes. Emily Williams has 8 points so far to lead the Wolverines. Maya Urban with 7. Essex will inbound on their own baseline with 5:51 left in the second. Baker triggers it in to Emma Barrett. Now Haley Barrett in the left corner with it. Picks up her dribble. Nowhere to go with it. She's cut off. Still nowhere to go with it. And there's a 5-second call. And now East Mills will get the basketball back after the turnover. Wolverines with the basketball and a 17-point lead here in the second. Natalie Goodman brings it across the timeline to Kraus. Back to Natalie Goodman. They're isolating Williams in the post. Good defense from Riley Jensen to steal that one away and then throws it off of Williams to maintain possession for the Trojanettes. Desi Glasgow will check into the game. Emma Barrett will head to the bench. 5:20 left here in the second. Essex with the basketball. Glasgow running point. Brooke Burns at the right wing with it. Drives into the lane, stops, throws it. Ball was momentarily batted away. Desi Glasgow got it back. Now at the right wing, Haley Barrett picks up her dribble, throws it back out front to Burns. Desi Glasgow, high wing left side, takes one dribble, now into the block. Baker with it. Baker going to work against Williams, puts it up and in. Olivia Baker with her first 2 of the night, 21-6. Essex's first bucket of the second quarter. Quickly the other way, Aspen Kraus gets free under the hoop, misses it from point-blank range. And now Essex comes the other way. That was a good opportunity for East Mills. Couldn't capitalize. Here's Desi Glasgow into the front court. Haley Barrett probing the left side all the way to the hoop. Puts a crazy shot up, no good. Rebound to Mia Goodman. Quickly go the Wolverines the other way. Emily Williams kicks it back to Natalie Goodman. Left side, 3-ball on the way from Kraus is good. Aspen Kraus has 7 points, and it's a 24-6 lead for East Mills. Desi Glasgow with it. Nowhere to go. She throws it away, and it's stolen away. Here comes East Mills quickly the other way. Natalie Goodman to Emily Williams, driving the right side of the lane. Shot no. She's fouled. We'll shoot free throws. Foul on Haley Barrett, her third, team 6th. Officials have a few words for one of the Essex assistant coaches. So 2 free throws here for Emily Williams. First one is no good. She struggled at the free throw line tonight. Jenna Thornburg will check in for East Mills. Second free throw from Williams. That one is good. And now a technical foul on the Essex bench on number 33 from Essex. So the free throw from Williams was good. And then we'll have a technical foul. That was assessed to Haley Barrett, so her 4th foul, and the free throw shooter is Urban, who made the first one. One more coming here for Urban. She knocks them both down. 27-6, and a timeout for Essex. Logan Sampers will take it. 27-6, East Mills leads it. 3:53 left in the second quarter. KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Looking for an affordable place to live? We can help. This is Kim Johnson inviting you to live with us in Southwest Iowa. Affordable Space is here at Valley View Villa in Tabor, Heritage Terrace Apartments in Sydney, Malvern Village in Malvern, and Forest Park Manor in Shenandoah. Rent is based on your income and utilities are paid. Enjoy living independently with us. For more information on one of our properties, please call us at 866-228-6257 and find out how worry-free living can be for you.
Since 1892, Malvern Bank has been building community from 404 Main Street in Malvern, Iowa. At Malvern Bank, we take pride in being a part of our community, which is why we sponsor many of the events and organizations that help make Malvern thrive, such as the Malvern Concert Series, the Mills County Fair, the Fairview Hills Golf Course, and many of the area's beautification projects. And with services such as online banking and mobile deposit, we make it easy to bank with us. Call, click, or stop in today to apply for an account, loan, or credit card. Malvern Bank, we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into East Mills High School Class 1A regional first-round basketball matchup between Essex and East Mills. Out of the timeout, it'll be East Mills with the basketball. They had a 27-6 lead here with 3:50 left to play in the second quarter. After a couple free throws from the Wolverines, then a technical on Essex resulted in a couple free throws. Here's a steal by Desi Glasgow. She'll go the other way, puts a shot up and is fouled. Desi Glasgow going the length of the floor. They get the foul on Jenna Thornburg, her first, team's fourth. So Glasgow will shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. Kylie Barrett into the game for East Mills. One more free throw coming for Desi Glasgow. That is no good. Emily Williams with the board. 27-7, East Mills in front. 3:30 left here in the second. Into the front court. Go the Wolverines. Out front with it is Aspen Crouch. She'll run off a screen, stops, puts up a long 2-ball. No good. Williams with the offensive rebound. Put back no good. She'll get another rebound and puts that one up and in. So Emily Williams has 11 points, and East Mills is in front 29-27. 3:05 or 29-7 with 3 minutes left here in the second. Brianne Johnson with the ball for the Trojanettes. Now in the corner with it is Riley Jensen. Back out to Johnson. Long 3-ball on the way is good. Brianne Johnson put some backspin on that one. 29-10. Is the East Mills lead. 2:40 left in the second. Here's Williams in the front court, left open, so she'll fire the 2. It's no good. Jensen with the board for the Trojanettes. Essex brings the ball into the front court. It's Desi Glasgow with it. Stops. Kicks it back to Barrett. Riley Jensen to the right side. Emma Barrett. Pump fake. She'll drive the lane all the way through. Right-handed scoop shot, no good. And a foul on the rebound on East Mills. Kylie Barrett, her second, team's fifth. It'll stay with the Trojanettes. Natalie Goodman checks back in for the Wolverines. 2:12 left in the second. Here's Jensen getting free off the inbound pass. Puts a shot up, no good. Olivia Baker gets the offensive board, has her shot blocked by Emily Williams. Essex maintains possession, and now a jump ball. Give it to East Mills on the alternating possession. (29-10). East Mills leads Essex. 1:58 left here in the second. Natalie Goodman will walk it across the timeline for the Wolverines. Into the right corner with the basketball is Kylie Barrett. She throws it down low for Urban. Shot up and good. And East Mills back in front by 21, 31-10. 1:40 left in the second. Glasgow. Jensen at the high post loses the ball, and there's an injured player on the floor. Here's Glasgow putting a shot up, no good. Urban gets the board. It was Kylie Barrett. She's up and looks like she's good to go. Here's Thornburg in the front court. Williams, long 2 from the left corner is good. And East Mills now in front 33-10. Williams with 13 points. 1:10 left in the second. There's a unforced turnover by Essex on an errant pass. As East Mills will get a couple players back in the game. They've got their original starting 5. 1:05 left in the second, 33-10. East Mills in front. Into the front court go the Wolverines. Action down low for Williams. Shot up and good. Emily Williams up to 15 all of a sudden, and it's 35-10. East Mills going on a little run here right before half. 45 seconds on the clock, and there's a steal by Mia Goodman. She has her pass stolen right back, though, by Emma Barrett. Essex maintains possession. Glasgow to Emma Barrett. 3-ball from the right wing is good. Emma Barrett, quick trigger on that one. Her first 3-pointer of the night, 35-13. East Mills in front, 24 on the clock. See if East Mills holds for one. They won't. It'll be a shot from Urban for 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound from Kraus. She misses the putback, then gets it back and puts it home. Was Emily Williams. There's a shot from Essex, no good. Baker puts one up at the horn, and it goes wide, and that's how we go to half. 34-13. East Mills leads Essex at halftime. We'll take a break, and halftime report starts next on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Seeing is believing. That's what you'll hear from customers that choose Barrett Auto Center of Glenwood time and time again. Barrett customers come in for vehicles and service work, but they come back for conversation and honest advice. They want one of the largest pre-owned and fully serviced inventories in KMA land, and they return when they've gone elsewhere and it just isn't the same. See and believe for yourself how little differences add up to a better car buying experience. Come back to Barrett's and Barrett'sAutoCenter.com.
At the ARC Group, we take a disciplined approach to marketing. We understand that education and experience must be at the forefront of your decision-making process, and we also understand that all farms manage risk differently. This is Tim McGann with the ARC Group. I would like to meet with you, learn about your operation, understand your short and long-term goals, and then together we form a plan to maximize profitability on your farm. Call me at 712-370-3497 or visit us at agrisconsulting.net.
Bedford Drug offers more than just your prescriptions. They are now providing immunizations, including flu, pneumonia, and shingles vaccinations. Plus, they offer prescription synchronization for your convenience. Stop in and visit with pharmacist Mike Schweitzer for more information. See their expanded gift selection, too. Convenience, competitive prices, and people willing to help. Just a few reasons that Bedford Drug is the pharmacy with more for you. Get professional and experienced advice on the spot. Bedford Drug on Main Street in Bedford.
For over 25 years, Chat Mobility has provided you the latest technology, competitive prices, and a nationwide high-speed network. Though important, we're a whole lot more. We serve your hometown communities, sponsor your local chambers and events. It's our goal to work hard while giving back to those who graciously support us. At Chat Mobility, our interests are much deeper than providing great service. We're just committed to serving you. To learn more, see us at chatmobility.com today.
Welcome back into East Mills High School Class 1A Regional Girls First Round matchup between East Mills and Essex. Ryan Matheny here with you tonight. At the halftime break, East Mills leads Essex 37-13. And Emily Williams, a big second quarter for the Wolverines. She had 14 points in the second quarter alone. She had 17 in the first half to go along with 8 rebounds to lead the Wolverines. Maya Urban, 11 points and 3 rebounds. Also for East Mills, 7 points from Aspen Kraus and 1 bucket from Jenna Thornburg. For Essex, 13 points in the first half, led by 4 from Riley Jensen. She had 4 rebounds as well. 3 points each from Emma Barrett and Brianne Johnson on made 3-pointers. Olivia Baker with 2 and Desi Glasgow with a single point. Again, 37-13, East Mills leads it at the halftime break. We're going to take a break and hear a recent college decision maker from just a few miles west of here, Rachel Mullenax from Glenwood, signing to continue her college career running. We're going to hear her interview with Derek, plus a lot more coming up on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
Sports teach our children important life lessons, like how to work together as a team and the importance of a great coach. TS Prosperity Group, a division of TS Bank, understands the importance of a successful team, especially when it comes to your finances. Let TS Prosperity Group be the coach of your financial team to help guide you to success with the goal of sleeping better, knowing your prosperity is protected for the next generation. Contact tsprosperitygroup.com to schedule your free 30-minute consultation today.
Welcome back and upon further review, and once again we are chatting with the class of 2022 college decision maker. This one's from Glenwood. Rachel Mullenax is going to take her running talents, cross country and track, to the next level at Central College in Pella, and she's with us right now. Rachel, how are we doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. Tell me a little bit about this process, kind of how it all kind of transpired and how it came down to Central for you.
I actually got a really late start on picking a college, and once I started, I really could not decide because I wanted to get a little bit farther away, and I needed a school that was good for me. So I had a few options, and I ultimately decided on Central, maybe December. Yeah, after I visited.
Yeah, after so the visit, tell us a little bit about that and maybe some things that you liked about Central that stood out about it and that ultimately led you to choose to go there.
Honestly, it was a very nice campus. I really like it, and their program there is just amazing, and the coach, I am really excited.
Mm-hmm. Rachel Mullenax, our guest from Glenwood, she's going to run cross country and track there at the next level. What were some other things about Central that stood out to you? I mean, getting a chance to learn about the program and the school. What really stood out to you?
Well, I'm going into education, and their education program is just amazing, and I'm really excited to go there and run for them, and it's going to be a fun time.
Were you always kind of the mind that you would, pick a school and choose to run there, or were you looking for a school first that for the athletic program first, or how did that kind of all work out, I guess?
It was kind of some of both, because for a while I was off and on about running in college. Like about my freshman year, I was like, oh, I'm going to run. And then sophomore year, I said no. And then junior year, I was like, definitely not. And then this year, I decided that I was going to.
Yeah. So what was that back and forth about? Do you think it was just how you were performing, or what was that all about?
Yeah, and like how I liked it, and then like the people that were with me helped a lot too. Once I got like more friends and running and stuff, and I found out like what it's really about and everything, it was much better.
Well, now that you have decided that is something that you're going to pursue at the next level, I guess you maybe have had a chance, and maybe you haven't, I guess, but a little reflection time and how much time that you've put into running and now getting a chance to run in college. I mean, what's that like for you?
I don't know, I'm just really excited, and I can't wait to, like, the miles are going to go way up, especially with cross country, like going from running like 8 miles for long runs or 9 to like 15 and like way higher mileage. I'm really excited for new friendships there and meeting new people and having a good time with a new team.
Yeah. Rachel Mullenax again from Glenwood. She's going to run at the next level with Central College. I guess when you kind of look back at all of the work that you've put in and what it kind of has got you to this point, tell me a little bit about maybe the people or I guess the moments that have kind of guided you to this point. Have you had a chance to think about that a little bit, reflecting on that a little?
Yeah, like anytime that we like won or like state track my freshman year, I wasn't actually part of like the state team, but I was an alternate, and that feeling when they announced the fact that we won state for 3A girls was absolutely insane, and I just loved it ever since.
Yeah, well, now that you've got, I guess, get one more spring left there at Glenwood and then off to Central, I guess, give us an idea of what you want to accomplish in your senior year and what you have any goals. Have you thought about goals at all at the next level?
Yeah, this track season, I'm going to work really hard, especially now that I know I'm going to the next level. Like last year, I don't know if I worked as hard because I wasn't sure yet, but this year I'm going to work really hard to try and do my best and be able to perform as well as I can in college.
Yeah, we're looking forward to following you in your final track season and beyond there. Rachel Mullenax from Glenwood again on to the next level at Central. Rachel, appreciate the time. Congratulations to you, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Berry, best in convenience, it's Cubby's. Stop in today for hot and fresh food, plus that local spirit that you'll always find at Cubby's. And when it comes to pizza at Cubby's, with every large pizza sold, Cubby's gives $1 to the local school district with the Raise Some Dough program. In fact, Cubby's contributed $29,855 in 2021 to local schools for educational and athletic purposes. Just another reason to stop, shop, and eat at Cubby's. For the Cubby's near you, go to Cubby's.com.
Welcome back into East Mills High School as Class 1A regional basketball matchup between East Mills and Essex on the Agrivision Equipment Tournament Trail. And East Mills leads Essex 37-13 as we get set to go to the second half. Again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of Lennox and Murray. And at halftime, Lennox is up 38-4 at halftime of that ball game. So looks like the Lennox Tigers will be back here on Tuesday night against East Mills. We'll have that one for you on our airwaves. Make sure you check out that broadcast calendar at KMAland.com. All right, start second half. Essex will have the basketball first. Brooke Burns, Desi Glasgow, Riley Jensen, Emma Barrett, Olivia Baker, the five out there for Essex. For East Mills, Mia Goodman, Emily Williams, Aspen Krause, Maya Urban, and Natalie Goodman. Essex with the basketball first. We're underway here in the second half as Riley Jensen will take it and fire up a long two. Shot was partially deflected, and rebound goes to Aspen Krause. East Mills comes the other way with the ball. Emily Williams enters the lane, or that's Urban entering the lane. She gets called for a travel. So it'll stay or go over to Essex. And 17 for Emily Williams in that first half. 14 of those were in the second quarter to go along with 8 rebounds. Here comes Essex into the front court with the basketball. Riley Jensen in the left corner. Trying to find Glasgow cut into the hole. It's poked out of bounds by Williams. It'll stay with Essex. Glasgow will inbound from the baseline. Throws it out to Jensen just beyond the free throw line. She stops, right elbow jumper, no good. The rebound to Krause. Krause pushes the tempo. Goodman. Back to Maya Urban at the top of the key. Mia Goodman. Back out, three ball from Krause is good. Aspen Krause. Nice little shovel pass out to her. She's into double figures with 10. 40-13, East Mills in front. 7:05 left in the third. Brooke Burns at the right wing with the basketball. Now Desi Glasgow top of the key. Throws it over to Emma Barrett, picks her dribble up, back to Desi Glasgow. Burns at the right wing. Now they'll get it into Baker in the right corner. She'll drive to the baseline side, cut off, kicks it back. Glasgow fires up a tough shot from the free throw line. It's no good. Williams pulls down the board. 6:35 left in the third. 40-13, East Mills leads it. Aspen Krause going forward. Here's Emily Williams down the baseline. Shot up is no good, and a block called on Essex. They get the foul on Emma Barrett, her second, team's first of the second half on the floor, so East Mills will inbound from under their own hoop. Emily Williams catches the inbound pass. They'll throw it around the perimeter. Now high block to Maya Urban, trying to go high-low to Mia Goodman, but the pass goes out of bounds, so it'll go back to Essex. Desi Glasgow will bring it forward for the Trojanettes. Left wing with it, Emma Barrett. Burns back to Emma Barrett. Here's Jensen, left corner. Gets caught, throws it back out front to Brooke Burns. Tries to throw to a cutting Emma Barrett, who got it. Now she'll fire up a three from the right corner. It's no good. Emily Williams with the board, so she has a double-double, 17 and 10 for Williams. Here's a three from Urban, top of the key, no good. Offensive rebound to Aspen Krause. Kicks it back to Urban. Good look down low to Williams. Shot doesn't go, but Emily Williams will go to the free throw line for two. She had a quick post seal down low. It's a good find from Urban. The foul on Baker, her first, team second, and Emily Williams, 3 of 6 at the charity stripe so far tonight. She knocks the first one down. So she's up to 18 points and 10 rebounds. One more free throw for Emily Williams. Leading scorer for the Wolverines. Nothing but net. 42-13, East Mills in front. 5:45 left in the third. Trojanettes across the timeline, and pass from Brooke Burns went off of Desi Glasgow's face. She wasn't expecting it. It's an over and back violation on Essex. So East Mills gets the ball back with 5:38 left in the third. And the winner of this one gets the winner of Lennox and Murray. Lennox up by 34 at halftime in that one. Here's a good look from a cutting Mia Goodman, and she gets fouled and will go to the free throw line for two. Olivia Baker picks up her second foul in about a 30-second span. Mia Goodman to shoot two. Lefty cans the first one. Her first point of the night, and it's a 30-point East Mills lead. One more for Mia Goodman. It's good. She goes 2 of 2. 44-13. East Mills leads. 5:25 left in the third. Here's Baker with the basketball. She gets called for a travel. Couldn't quite keep her feet. It'll go right back to East Mills. Coming the other way with it are the Wolverines. Emily Williams has it swatted away underneath, and a foul called on Emily Williams. Her second, team's first of the half. So Essex will get the basketball back. Trojanettes going the other way with it. There's Desi Glasgow. She'll fire up a running jump shot, no good. Mia Goodman tracks down the rebound for the Wolverines. At 44-13, East Mills leads Essex. Goodman blows by her defender, puts a shot up and good. So Mia Goodman with the last four for East Mills, and it's 46-13. Wolverines in front. 4.5 left here in the third. And there's a travel on Essex. And we'll have Jenna Thornburg into the game. As it looks like Olivia Baker might have tweaked an ankle when she fell there after catching that pass, so she'll head to the bench. Now Essex or East Mills with the basketball back. My bucket here would put us into the running clock. 35-point margin. Aspen Krause now to Jenna Thornburg at the right wing. The other thing is East Mills only has 7 players, so it's not like they can really empty the bench. Emily Williams puts up a quick 2 off a good pass from Maya Urban, and there is the running clock. Williams has 21. 48-13. Desi Glasgow puts a shot up. It's no good. Offensive rebound to Tori Burns, and then she lost it. Going the other way are the Wolverines. Thornburg pump fakes. Throws a pass through some traffic, and now Aspen Krause back out front to Urban. In the block, Emily Williams just powers her way up, missed the shot. Riley Jensen gets the board for the Trojanettes. 3:35 left in the third, 48-13. East Mills leads it. Glasgow out front. Stops, has her pass batted away. It's stolen away by Urban. She gets it ahead to Williams. Quick run out the other way. Mia Goodman with a layup. It's 50-13, East Mills in front. 3:15 left in the third. Essex with the ball. Down low with it is Breanne Johnson spinning in the lane, puts a shot up, and she's fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line for two. They get the foul on Williams, her third, team's second. 2 shots here for Breanne Johnson. And the first one is no good. East Mills will bring Kylie Barrett and Natalie Goodman into the game. Emily Williams will take a seat. So will Aspen Kraus. 1 free throw here for Breanne Johnson. That's no good. Loose ball on the floor, and Johnson comes up with it. So Essex will get another possession. Emma Barrett, step back 2 on the way, no good. Breanne Johnson gets another rebound. Misses that shot. And now East Mills comes back the other way. 2:50 and counting here in the third. Jenna Thornburg stops, throws it back to Natalie Goodman running point. Now Mia Goodman has it stripped away and stolen by Emma Barrett. Essex quickly the other way. Tori Burns playing catch along the perimeter. Here's Emma Barrett down the right side of the lane, has it stolen. Leak out the other way for Maya Urban. Left-handed layup, good and one. Urban took it the length of the floor, got hammered by Desi Glasgow going up, and now Urban will get a chance at an and one. Aspen Kraus will check back in, and Mia Goodman will take a seat. So Maya Urban has 13 points and a chance to add to it here. And it's no good. Offensive rebound to Kylie Barrett. And now East Mills can reset. Out front, Natalie Goodman. She'll drive in the lane. Throws it out. 3 on the way from Kraus is no good. Kraus gets her own rebound. In the block with it. Spinning is Urban. Shot no good. Jensen with the board for the Trojanettes. Essex wants to run the other way. Emma Barrett. Now she backs out and resets the offense for Essex. Glasgow out front. 1:50 left here in the third. 52-13, East Mills leads it. At the right wing, Tori Burns. Now this pass stolen by Jenna Thornburg. Thornburg going the other way, has her pocket picked by Emma Barrett. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with East Mills. Emma Jo Harris into the game for the first time for Essex. Meanwhile, Emily Williams checked back in. East Mills has 6 players out there. Trying to make sure they got everybody figured out. 1:15 and counting here in the third. We are in running clock. East Mills with the ball. Emily Williams, pump fake. She'll drive the lane. Out of Kylie Barrett. Jenna Thornburg, left corner. She drives, kicks it off to Emily Williams. Shot up, no. Rebound to Riley Jensen. Under a minute left here in the third, 52-13. East Mills leads it. There's a 3 from Glasgow. It's no good. Tori Burns gets the offensive board for Essex. She'll fire up a shot that goes up over the backboard. No good, so it'll go back to East Mills with the clock runs under 40 seconds here in the third. East Mills 8 minutes away now from a regional quarterfinal appearance. Good ball movement here from the Wolverines as Thornburg gets it off to Emily Williams. Shot up and good. Emily Williams with 23 tonight. 54-13. 10 on the clock as there's a pass batted out of bounds by Natalie Goodman. It stays with Essex. 6 on the clock. The clock's running. Essex needs to get the ball in. They get it in. Emma Jo Harris in the right corner kicks it back, and Essex won't get a shot off at the horn. After 3, East Mills leads Essex 54-13. Fourth quarter coming up on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.
If you're looking for unlimited super fast internet you can always rely on, look no further than FMTC's fiber internet. With so much relying on your internet these days, you need a connection you can trust. You can work from home, video chat, stream your favorite TV shows, and more without worrying about the stability of your internet. You could have what everyone else wishes they had.
Your connection to the world, FMTC.
Coaching great John Wooden once said, "It's the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen." Just as in the world of sports, this quote is vital to the work that we do at Hackett Livingston Funeral Home in Shenandoah. We take care of all the details so that you can focus on what is most important, caring for your family and healing. Hackett Livingston Funeral Home, serving all of Southwest Iowa since 1951.
We go to the fourth quarter, 54-13. East Mills leads Essex. Out of the third quarter break, East Mills will have the basketball first, and they immediately go to Urban, who missed a shot from point-blank range. And now Essex will come the other way. Trojanettes. Let's see what they can get going on the offensive end, as there's Olivia Baker. Shot up was blocked. Urban pulls down the rebound. Here comes East Mills the other way. Step back three on the way from Natalie Goodman. It's no good. Goes off the top of the backboard. So Essex will get the basketball back. Desi Glasgow. Brianne Johnson. Riley Jensen and Olivia Baker. And Tori Burns are the five for the Trojanettes. As there's a kicked ball, it'll stay with Essex. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Riley Jensen nearly loses it, gets it back, and now Desi Glasgow running point. There's Jensen in the lane, stops, puts a shot up, and good. Riley Jensen has 6 points tonight and 8 rebounds. She's had a pretty nice night for Essex. 54-15, East Mills in front. As there's a pass stolen away. Now Essex going the other way with it. Desi Glasgow stops, puts up a shot from about 8 feet, no good. And Emily Williams gets the rebound. Lennox leads 50-16 over Murray at the end of 3. So here's a 3-ball from Natalie Goodman. It's no good. So it'll be East Mills and Lennox right back here Tuesday night. That's where I will be. Looking forward to that one. As here's a shot put up and good from Tori Burns for Essex, and that makes it 54-17. Tuesday night on KMA 960. Myself and Brian Bertini will be here for East Mills and Lennox, as East Mills will go to a stall up 54-17. This could be fun for 5.5 minutes, as there's a foul called on Desi Glasgow, her second, team's 5th. Jenna Thornburg will check in. Brooke Burns also checks into the game for Essex. 5:25 and counting here in the fourth. 54-17, East Mills leads it. And the Wolverines again will pull it out and try to run some clock. Big 4-out weave action offense out front. Essex has really extended their zone defense, but East Mills doing a pretty good job handling the pressure. They've bled about a minute here on this possession as we go under 5 minutes left in the fourth. East Mills will be 18-4 heading into that matchup, as there's a turnover by the Wolverines, stepping out of bounds. Emma Jo Harris and Haley Barrett will both come into the game for Essex. So it'll be an 18-4 East Mills team against a 16-6 Lennox squad. Lennox started really strong to the season. Had a few rough spots in the middle of the year, but they've really picked it back up here as of late. A couple offensive rebounds for the Trojanettes, including by Emma Jo Harris, but she can't get the putback to go, and now East Mills comes the other way with the ball. Emily Williams gets free, puts up a left-handed layup and one. She's fouled, and Emily Williams will shoot a couple free throws. Riley Jensen with the foul, her first, team sixth. Kylie Barrett is going to check in for the shooter, so Emily Williams will get one free throw. If she makes it, she's headed to the bench. Williams puts it up, knocks it down, and she heads to the bench with 26 points. Again, East Mills only with 7 players, so co-coaches Alexis Moreno and Matt Thornburg trying to figure out how to best keep these girls rotated, make sure you don't tweak an ankle, anything like that here as we now at 3:45 away from a regional quarter. 57-17, East Mills leads it. Natalie Goodman now into the corner is Jenna Thornburg, who fires up a three. It's no good. Kylie Barrett gets the offensive rebound and keeps it alive for the Wolverines. 3.5 here in the fourth. East Mills will dribble around. There's a shot up by Kylie Barrett. It's no good. Rebound by Emma Jo Harris, who is fouled. I got the foul on Barrett, her third, team's third. Essex will have the ball. So Trojanettes going to get a couple of subs back in. Desi Glasgow and Emma Barrett for Brooke Burns and Tori Burns. 2:50 and counting here in the fourth. East Mills up 57-17. As here's a pass over to Haley Barrett. She drives in the lane, stops, nowhere to go with it. Now driving down the lane and kissing one off the glass is Emma Barrett. And we'll have Jenna Thornburg, who looks like she may have been hurt on that play, so she'll head to the bench. Aspen Kraus comes in for her. Cindy Swain will come into the game for the first time for Essex. As we go under 2:15 left here in the ball game. East Mills with the ball, playing keep away on the offensive end. This one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wolverines. As Essex will get another sub into the game. Haley Barrett will check back in. Desi Glasgow heads to the bench. There's a shot up and good from Aspen Kraus from East Mills to make it 59-19 with 1:35 left in the ball game. So Essex, their season will come to a close at 5-16 overall, as there's a jump ball. It stays with Essex. Trojanettes will lose seniors Desi Glasgow and Riley Jensen. Riley Jensen played especially well tonight. 6 points and 8 rebounds. There's a shot up from Haley Barrett. It's no good. Urban pulls down the rebound, and East Mills gets a run out. Now they'll back it off and run some clock up by 40. East Mills just playing catch here. 45 on the clock. They're just trying to run some time down. As this one goes out of bounds, it stays with East Mills. And the Wolverines will be back here Tuesday night against Lennox, a regional quarterfinal game. Myself and Brian Bertini will be here on KMA 960 with that one. As East Mills will lose this one, Cindy Swain comes up with a steal. A foul on Urban, her first, team's fourth. It stays with Essex, 10 on the clock. As this one will run under 5. Haley Barrett quickly in the front court. Emma Barrett fires up a long three at the horn, and that's all she wrote. 59-19, East Mills defeats Essex behind a big night from Emily Williams, 26 points and 11 rebounds for her. Again, East Mills will play back here Tuesday night against Mullenax on KMA 960 in a regional quarterfinal. Thanks, everybody, for listening. You've been listening to high school basketball on the AgriVision Equipment Tournament Trail on the KMA Extreme, KMAland.com.